Alright, so I don't usually post 2 videos in one day, but there has been some news that's came up about Resident Evil Village's DLC that is quite interesting, and probably not what a lot of people are expecting, but I thought I'd cover it anyway, because it's something that's potentially something big. I'd imagine there's going to be a DLC announcement coming soon, so this is news that could really form into something official very soon. Straight out of the gate, I do have a bit of a cold, so if my voice sounds a bit shit, then that's what it is, but I'm fine, I can talk. We can do this. So overnight, or early this morning for where I'm at, the voice actor and mocap artist for Donna and Tundra in Resident Evil Village posted that she was doing more mocap work on something. A lot of people did kind of assume that this was going to be Village DLC related, so obviously, you know, she played Donna Beneviento in the main game, who is obviously the doll maker and probably the scariest part of the game. And then she also played Tundra, who is the female member of Chris's team. Originally in Resident Evil Village there was going to be a section in Chris's portion of the game where you would kind of rotate between the characters, but that was cut out. So she did have a bigger role originally, but they did kind of tone that down. But anyway, her posting this has led a lot of fans of Village to assume that she's working on DLC for the game. Obviously we know DLC is coming, we don't know when, but I would imagine an announcement is going to be made in the next couple of months, because I would probably imagine they want to get it out before the first anniversary of the game, which is in May. If you do want to see the post she made, I believe it's an Instagram post, but I'll leave a link in the description so you can go check that, so you know I'm not completely bullshitting this, but it is there. She has officially said that she's working on something, not directly what it is, or if it's even related to Resident Evil, but, you know, she's one of the main cast in the game, so it would maybe suggest that that's what it is. Now, speaking with a lot of you, I know you want to see Lords in the DLCs, more specifically, obviously, Dimitrescu and Heisenberg, but Donna being in the DLC wouldn't be a shock. I think if they were going to make DLC on one of them, they would probably need to include all of them, because it's only fair that way. And I also know that a lot of you, even myself included, want to see more of Chris and his team, because obviously he is a main character, not just in Village, but in Resident Evil, and they are setting up a big thing for him after the events of Village. So having him and his team involved wouldn't be a shock. Now, we've obviously previously gone over a lot of ideas for DLCs in terms of, you know, certain characters, certain events and stuff like that. I'll leave a link to the videos about Donna and Tundra specifically, but, you know, I would say probably with the Tundra side of things and the Chris side of things, it wouldn't be a bridge. I don't think it would be a bridge DLC, like between the events of 8 and 9. I don't think that would make sense just yet, but it could be, you know, potentially seeing what the rest of his team is doing in that part of the game. It would be cool to see, you know, all of them and playing as all of them. It would be pretty cool to have that back. It honestly might not even be that sequence of the game. It might genuinely follow what Chris and his team is doing throughout the entire game, because obviously they're all there. You do meet up with them when you get to Moreau's part of the game, and it would be interesting to see what they've been doing the entire time while Ethan's been kind of dealing with everything himself. And then in terms of Donna, again, obviously the Lords have been defeated now, so being set after the game wouldn't make a lot of sense, but obviously there's a lot of things you can go at from before the events of the game, during the events of the game, stuff like that. I think a lot of people want to see like more origin stuff than anything else with the Lords, so that would again be a massive possibility. But yeah, I just want to share the news with everyone. Again, it's not something 100% solid, but it is a quite likely possibility that it's something to do with the DLC. But do let me know what you think of that kind of announcement, quote quote. Do you want to see Donna in the DLC? Do you want to see Tundra or Chris's team in DLC? Do let me know, and I'm sure within a month or two we'll know officially what's going on. But yeah, like I said, I don't usually post 2 videos in one day, so I'll be back later on with the usual video for the day, but this is news that's popped up fairly recently, so I want to cover it as quick as possible. If you are obviously interested in Resident Evil Village DLC news, information, gameplay, stuff like that, I'll usually try and post it as quick as possible, providing them around when the announcements and information happens. So if that's something you're interested in, make sure to subscribe and turn notifications on so you don't miss any kind of announcement that comes in the form of DLC, and Resident Evil in general for that matter. But yeah, thank you for watching. Appreciate you all dealing with my voice. I'm feeling pretty sick, but I'm sure it'll be better in a couple of days. But yeah, until then, I'll catch you all tonight for the actual video of the day.